Hi there, my name is Charlie Cosmato, and this will be a quick overview of the 5-step process for submitting a new article to the Journal of Unconventional Parks, Tourism, and Recreation Research, JUPTRR. Alright, to begin with, we log into the system at journals.radford.edu, and we look under our Author menu for the New Submission option. Once we click that, the screen begins with step 1 of the 5-step process. By the way, if you run into any problems during the 5-step process, you can always contact Susan Van Patten for assistance at 540-831-7644. First part of step 1 is selecting the section of the journal you wish to publish to. The article can be of the type commentary, or it can be an article. So for instance, a research article would go in Articles. Next, be sure and review the submission checklist. Make sure that your article is in conformance with the requirements needed by reading each item in the checklist and checking it off until you're certain your article is ready to go. Next, review the copyright notice. The details of the Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial No Derivatives 3.0 Unported License can be reviewed by clicking the link that's provided. Once you agree to this copyright notice, check the box and move on. If you have any special comments for the editor about your submission, you can type them in the provided box. Now you're finished with step 1. Click Save and Continue. Step 2 is simply browsing to and uploading your submission. Be sure and review the information about the formats that are acceptable before doing this. Also, if you're submitting your article for blind review, review the information about preparing your article manuscript for blind review. Next, when you are ready, click Browse. Find your article on your computer. Once you see that linked there, click Upload. The article is uploaded. Review the information to make sure this is correct. Click Save and Continue. You are now ready for step 3. This is entering article metadata. This is publishing information about your article, including the author information, which you can review. Let's put our country in here. Anything you need in terms of a bio. If you need to add additional authors, you can do so by clicking the Add Author button. You can do this ad infinitum to add as many additional authors as you need. For each of them, though, you will need to complete the same information that you see listed here for yourself as the primary author. Next, enter the title of your article, your abstract information, and then provide information that will help for indexing of this article in bibliographic managers as well as indexing services. There is sample information provided here. If more than one discipline applies, be sure and add that. Again, same with any keywords. If the article pertains to a particular region of the world, if the article pertains to a particular time period, if there are specific characteristics that are examined in your research, the type of research you did, the language of the article, if there were supporting agencies, be sure and type those here, separate them by a semicolon, and also you can paste in your references, a formatted list of references, and they should be separated by a blank line. So you can copy these from your reference manager or from the reference page in your article. So I'll just pull a few out of my reference manager very quickly here. paste those in. And again, that's going to vary depending on whether you use a reference manager or not. And just simply paste those in. And as the instructions say, be sure to put a space between each one. Save and continue. Step 4, simply uploading any supplementary files you have. These could be things like data sets or sources that might otherwise be unavailable to the readers, figures and tables that can't be integrated in the text itself, and so forth. I have none of those, so save and continue, and we're at the final step where we just simply confirm where the files that you intended to be submitted listed here. You can click those links to review that file and make sure that the uploaded version is what you expected. When you are done reviewing, click Finish Submission, and within a few minutes you should receive an email, and here's my email confirmation, from the system that your article has been submitted. This may take longer depending on the filtering services in use by your email or your organization. If you do not receive an email right away, be sure and check your junk mail folder. Now what you can do anytime you log into the system is go to your active submissions area, and you will see any articles that you have submitted, and you will see their current status. And that's it. 5 simple steps for submitting an article to the Journal of Unconventional Parks, Tourism, and Recreation Research.